we could have scored 30.
They're doing a good job taking Macy out of the game right now.
All right, we are just ready to start the second quarter. The Vikings with an 8-6 lead. They looked very strong in that quarter. They just didn't hit shots. I think Traverse City had a much tougher time getting the shots they wanted. We'll see if the Vikings settle down here a little bit and get some things going.
KK making that shot at the end of the quarter was a real victory for Traverse City because I think Cadillac dominated both ends of the court. To go away with only a 2-point deficit for Traverse City, that was a big shot she made.
TC is a sound defensive program. You can definitely see Coach Bauman has them moving their feet well.
They're really pushing the perimeter, but they're very quick on their feet, and they'll get back inside the paint, and they're taking away the middle, and then they're popping out and taking away the outside shots. So really well defended by Traverse City West tonight.
This is Anderson for three. That shot is off. Nice strong rebound by Sierra Perquette, and here comes TC. They're looking to run right here. Just coming out of their hands. Unfortunately, KK Roman kind of just bobbled it right into Molly Anderson's hands.
Had a 2-on-1 chance. I think Molly played it as well as she could, and they got a nice break.
We've got a foul called on the backside of that. I think that's going to go against Sierra Perquette, and that is her second.
Yep.
Neither team in real foul trouble at this point, as that's only Traverse City's fourth foul. Cadillac's just had two. Looked like McKenna had her head turned looking to Macy, and she missed Michaela Knight off that screen and roll. I think Michaela had a pretty good look at a jump shot. Turnover Cadillac, and here comes TC with the ball. That's Luz. Started by Anderson. She sends it into Bohr. Back to Luz. She's going to go baseline. And that'll send her to the free throw line.
Foul on Molly. She reached over. I always hated that call as a player because you always felt like it was clean, and it may have been clean, but when you reach that hard over the player's head, it almost always goes against the defender.
At every level. College, NBA.
Best lesson is stay square, stay between the ball and the bucket, and then you have to put yourself in that situation.
Casey Luz drains that one as we see Emmeline Rosenberg and Olivia Meyer check in for the Vikings. Casey with a chance to tie the game here early in the second quarter. And she does.
Low scoring game, these free throws get so important. Strong.
Turnover.
Really well defended. It was a good idea. It was a good look, trying to flip it in the paint when she felt triple pressure. But the Traverse City defender is really well positioned to step in and take an easy turnover.
Their help defense is really solid. But I think more importantly is they recover so well.
Yeah.
Luz with another basket. She now has 6. Traverse City takes the first lead of the game for West. Tough no call right there.
Yeah, good take. I think she can maybe get that one dribble closer to the bucket before she pulls the trigger on that. Maybe draws a foul, but it was, again, well defended by Traverse City West.
Nope. McKenna Bryant moves her feet very well, causes a travel. Our officials tonight, we have Dan Ulrich, Jeff Van Noor, and Perry Johnson. They've done a fine job so far.
Of course, one of the best ways to draw a charge or a turnover is to absolutely not be afraid to have the ball handler run over you, and McKenna is definitely not afraid of that.
That's a very good look right there. Emmeline unable to control it. And they have signaled that it's off. Traverse City didn't look that way from up here, but
No, it sure didn't.
they've got a better view down there than we do.
Great look offensively. Good old-fashioned pick and roll. Didn't work. Cadillac's patience is going to really get tested right now, Dan. They've had a run of 3 or 4 minutes without a basket. They're now down in the game. Nothing seems to be flowing offensively like they're used to.
Once again, just right through the hands of Macy Brown. Turnover of the Vikings. TC with it. This reminds me of a game I did, Eric, with the girls a couple of weeks ago where the Vikings had a 15-10 lead at halftime and then exploded in the third quarter without missing anything. And this group is certainly capable of doing that at any moment.
That's what we said. Yeah, that was a Bay City game. I worked that game with you. It does feel a lot like that. I think the difference in that game, Cadillac was getting more quality looks offensively than they're getting today. There's a lot more turnovers, and Traverse City's defending the ball a lot harder.
I think we got a foul in the back here on Emmeline.
I think that's right. Yep.
That'll force the ball out of bounds underneath. KK Roman taking it out there. Once again, our sponsors tonight, Pizza Plus, Fox Motors of Cadillac, and Cadillac Tire, and our presenting sponsor on the screen is Cadillac Casting. A big shot by Becca Bohr right there, goes in, and I think she's going to get a free throw attempt also.
Yep. Macy fouled her on the shot. Good offensive play, good patience, and then good follow-up, and Macy just got caught a little out of position there. Traverse City's working really hard. They got off to a rugged start and just stayed with the program, kept defending the ball hard, and then a couple of shots went in, including the shot right at the end of the first quarter, and they've made the last 7 points in this game.
Cadillac keeps trying to get into that corner, and that's exactly where Traverse City wants you to go. That's a tough spot for the shorter guards of Cadillac to end up. I think they need to find that middle of that floor a little more. Nice Emmeline shot. Rosenberg.
Good strong shot.
Screens the screener and gets two.
It's almost like you're playing a little baseline trap with 3 players. As soon as that ball goes there, they're just right around our ball handler.
(13-10) TC West with the lead. I'm Dan Gussert. This is Eric Baker. And you're watching girls basketball here on 26 Sports and CCTV. And just like what we thought we'd see, a big, tough Big North Conference battle. A lot on the line here tonight as the Vikings have 0 losses in the conference. TC West with 2. Cadillac has another tough match next week against TC Central. So West is here hoping to get the first loss and count on their city counterparts to give Cadillac the second.
A really good defense by Cadillac. Both of these teams are working really hard defensively, and both are well coached. They're both have a good scheme drawn up, and they're executing it very well defensively. So here's a really good look by McKenna.
Rosenberg with another strong offensive basket on the putback off the glass.
Oh, that's
4 in a row.
Huge basket for Cadillac.
I like that offensive sequence a little bit more. That's the best look from the three-point line the Vikings have had this quarter. It just didn't go in.
Yep, she spotted up nice. It was a good look. It was the right choice to take the shot. It looked a little crisper.
Ball's on the floor down there. We got a timeout called by Traverse City out of that. And while we're in timeout, just want to mention Gabby Long is directing for us tonight. Lindsay Loud is in the truck also with her. She's doing her graphics. And running cameras tonight, Heather Stilson, I think, is down on the floor. And up here near Eric and I, we've got Isabel Granatus and Damian Brooks. Well, it's kind of what we thought we'd see. Tough game.
It gets the has the look that neither team is going to get a big separation here, and we're going to see a 2-3 point deficit right to the margin right to the very end of this game. So every shot's going to be important. Free throws are going to be particularly important. Staying out of the bonus is going to be particularly important. It's going to be the little things, I think, that are going to make the difference here tonight. Both teams defend so well, it's very difficult for either team to get really clean looks. Cadillac, I think, has had some cleaner outside looks, but have really they've only made one three-pointer, which is unusual for Cadillac.
Nice recovery right there off the screen. Macy Brown pins Becca Bohr under the basket, and then TC turns it over.
Great look.
Oh, everything but in on that one. That's a nice look. You are right.
Macy got back, got a clean block. Was out of position until the very last second and was able to recover and put a paw up in the air and knock that ball out of bounds. Good recovery.
Maddie Drabeck has checked in for the Vikings. That also is blocked by Macy. Back-to-back blocks. Drabeck with the ball. Vikings look a little tired even to me, just watching them out here on the floor.
Been playing a lot of basketball in a very few number of days, and the dog days of February combined with this bizarre weather schedule we've had. Nice take by
I like that play. Maddie Drabeck had a three on the other side of the floor off the rebound. She chose to not take it, kicked it across. It went to Olivia Meyer, who almost had an open jump shot from the top of the key. Instead, the Vikings were a little more patient, swung it side to side, gave Molly some room, just enough to get inside, get the basket and the free throw.
It was still well contested shot, so it was a tough shot on Molly's part. Good play. This will be likely the first full week of class for much of northern Michigan in the last probably 6 weeks, probably since mid-December almost. And I think that really affects the kids as well. The rhythm is off and timing is off. And I remember always feeling sluggish on snow day games, so it's tough to get in that rhythm.
You got a foul out top on Tracy Luz. That's just her first. 6th team foul, I think. Next one will put the Vikings at the line. 1:13 to go here, and they have a 1-point lead. Not sure what happened on that, Eric. I couldn't see from my vantage point.
She just went to go, and the TC defender made a nice play and punched the ball out of bounds. Abby Harcourt? No, I got that number wrong. That was KK Roman.
Steal by Darcy Danzer. Percat with the ball now. She again being guarded by Olivia Meyer, both wearing 15. That was one I thought that Molly probably should have had.
Yep.
She got caught flat-footed. TC penetrates, kicks it out. 3-point shot by number 21, KK Roman.
She's made some nice outside shots today.
Gives TC the lead with about 20 to go here in the quarter. Shot by Meyer is off. TC going to slow it down. It's probably a wise choice. You want to do anything but get Cadillac another shot. Little show and go, and another basket right there. Roman with 5 points here in the last half a minute.
Wow.
And Macy Brown from half court.
Wow, did that just go in?
It did go in.
Wow.
Counts too. Give her 3. That'll make it 18-17. TC with a slim lead. Eric and I will be right back with a little halftime wrap-up and thoughts of tonight's game. Gabby, give us a couple of seconds. I got to do a little math here. Wow.